Hi, Peter from Callouts here. Today I'm happy to present our latest Camtasia template collection, Fun Balloon Texts. The idea behind this template collection is to be able to quickly and easily create fun text videos. And I hope you'll find many different use cases for our balloon texts. Okay, let's dive in and check out how these templates work. Once installed, you'll find a new folder in your library called 105 Fun Balloon Letters. Let's try them out. Step 1. This is probably the most complicated step of all we're going to take. What are we going to say with our balloon letters? For this example, let's go with Camtasia is cool. Okay, so let's go to the library here, and once installed you'll find the 105 Fun Balloon Letters with 11 templates and a little help file here. So just the help file is a quick overview of how to use the templates, and then you'll find from 1 to 11 letter words. So what you need to do is just to count the words that you need for each letter and drag it down. So for our example, Camtasia is cool, we're going to need a 8-letter word for Camtasia. We're going to need is a 2-letter word, and cool is a 4-letter word. So what I will do is I drag down the 8-letter template, not intending to start it. There we have it on the timeline. And we need a 2-letter is. And we need cool, a 4-letter word. So we drag down that as well. Okay, so let's start with Camtasia here. I will hide these in the meantime and just focus on Camtasia. So here you have in the quick properties panel each letter prepared. And in your downloaded zip file that you have installed, you will, apart from the template Camtasia installer, you will also find the letters and numbers to drag in. So for this example, we can use the multicolored one for Camtasia, and you just start from the beginning here and drag one to each field to exchange them. So it's pretty quick to use. So C, A, M, and T is correct. I, S, now I misspelled, Camtasia. Really put me to the test here. Camtasia. There we have it. So let's take a look at that. Okay. So that's the first word. Now let's move that a little bit to fit place for the other ones. I'm going to move it upward slightly like that. And we turn on is. We're going to place it here. Or there, maybe there. And let's look at the placement of the fourth word. There we go, 2. Maybe we want them to start a little bit quicker after each other. So we place them like that. So the second letter word is, just drag in and exchange is. And for the third word, cool, let's see, cool. And the L. There we go, cool. And here we have it. That's it. All done. Okay, cool. We could be satisfied with this, but as a step 3, let's take a look at some ways we can actually customize these further. So, for example, we want Camtasia to be a little bit above the other ones. We can then simply change the order here, put it on top there. We want it to be gold letters instead of multicolored balloons. We can go into the second folder that is also included in the template, gold, and we simply do the same thing here. We exchange them to the gold letters. Yeah, I almost misspelled again. No, the A was done. Camtasia. Okay, as you can see, the M is a little small because of the size they were created in the original graphics here. So let's go in and change the M size there. Click on the M inside the group and drag it out to, let's not obscure the other ones. I'm going to simply jump here somewhere there. Okay, we can take a look at this. There we go. Now, some other customizations we can do is we can edit the size of the whole element. So just go to the scale and edit the scale there. And that's how easy it is to edit the scale. We also have a drop shadow prepared on all the templates, so you can simply activate the drop shadow. Let's switch the project out to be white here so you see the drop shadow a little bit clearer. There. You have the drop shadow. Let's say we want drop shadow on everything. We mark the other two templates as well and we activate the drop shadow. And there we have the drop shadows activated. Let's say we want to shorten these. One way to shorten them would be to simply cut it off. S for split or C for cut. I'm having a quick button here for C for cut, but normally it's S for split. And take them off. The problem with that is that let me delete those, is that the out animation disappears. So you will have an abrupt ending to it if you cut it off. So if you want the out animation, let's undo that and undo that. We want it shorter. Let's say that we want the whole thing to stop somewhere around here. We will have to go into each group and choose all of the objects and drag them to about where we want it to stop. And we go out to the main timeline, we go into the second group, we choose all of them, we shorten them up, and we do that for the third group as well. There. Now we can cut it off somewhere here. And we will have a quicker animation with both in and out points. So that was a little bit about how you can customize the balloon templates. So thank you so much for sticking by me this long in this video, and if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out all our 1,200 plus templates on callouts.com. Templates for Camtasia. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, signing off. Bye bye.